Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're getting into part 2 of Flying Solo. Having convinced Talbot to let us help him, you work to keep his secret safe and get him to open up. Come on, Talbot. Earn his trust, then get him to open up, and then break it. I'd be happy to help you with the charm. Come to the charms classroom anytime. Now? Is now good? We want to learn Obliviate. You said any charm. So you best have no problems with this. Thanks for agreeing to meet with us, Professor Flitwick. We're hoping you could help us with a tricky charm. Of course, Mr. Hunter. It's so encouraging to see students eager to further their education outside of the class. I'd be happy to help you with whatever you'd like to learn. Remember you said that? Great, because we were hoping you could teach us with the memory charm, Obliviate. I'd be happy to help you with whatever you'd like to learn, but that. Now, are you sure you're not interested in learning the lessons you missed during your absences, Mr. Winger? Please, Professor Flitwick, we understand it's not a spell that you'd be to be taken lightly, but we feel we're ready. I assume you have a good reason as to why I should teach you Obliviate. We're considering becoming Obliviators. We want to get ahead in our studies. We'll learn it either way. We want to get ahead in the studies. Talbot and I have been reading ahead and came across the memory charm while studying. We know it's not taught in our year, but we found it so fascinating. We were hoping to get ahead of it in our studies. You're correct. I don't typically teach such a complex, serious spell to students at your level. However, with the exception of Mr. Winger's string of absences lately, you've both proven yourselves to be exceptional students, and I do admire your pursuit of extra learning. Very well, Mr. Hunter. Mr. Winger, I'll teach you the memory charm Obliviate. Yes. Right, he was hard to convince. Right. The memory charm erases memories from a target's mind. Obliviate is used to erase the memories of muggles who witness magic and threaten the statute of secrecy. Sorry, I added that bit. You've been reading. Is it possible to restore erased memories? That's a good point. I don't think it is. Unless you've extracted them. Obliviate. I need to pay close attention. I wouldn't want to damage anyone's memory. So you can extract a memory, can't you? Can you restore that? Potterheads, let me know everything about Obliviation. I could be wrong. It seems like the professor... What did you say? Too quick. Is it possible to restore erased memories? Can somebody answer that question for me, please? Down in the comment section below. I would greatly appreciate it. Wow. 500 energy. 10 bucks. Only £32. I mean, if you're wondering how much that is in real life money, that's the same cost as a brand new game for PS4. I just can't justify it. I can justify buying some energy every now and then. Right. So, focus on the memory you wish to erase. Okay. Some memories are better off erased. I wonder if Obliviate will work on yourself. I don't know, actually. Again, can somebody confirm or deny that? I could be wrong, but it seems like the professor has used Obliviate before. I have. Obliviate is used to erase the memories. Oh, have you been erasing some muggle's memories, Flitwick? Well, you don't remember. What? Yes, that's right, Daniel. I've been taking all your memories. Which ones? The ones of how much money you have spent on the game. If you added it all up, you would probably go insane. Nah, it wouldn't be. Every time I purchase money, it puts into the game, and also I get it back with you guys watching my views. So, thank you. Thanks for teaching us Obliviate, Professor. I don't trust. I need to remind you that the memory charm can be dangerous. A crucial part of learning Obliviate is recognizing when and when not to use it. Of course, Professor, we understand. We won't misuse it. Shiny, should you try casting Obliviate on someone so Professor Flitwick makes sure that we're doing it right? Mr. Winger has a point. It would be safer if I were to monitor your first time casting. Still, you can't exactly practice on a training dummy. You're going to have to try it out on one of us. No offence, Talbot, but I'd feel more comfortable casting Obliviate on you. I can't say I wouldn't do the same. Just try not to make me forget something important. Rather than erase a pre-existing memory, it might be easier if you tell Mr. Winger a new piece of information. Okay, something he didn't know before and wouldn't forget. Then use the memory charm to erase that memory. If you're just going to erase my memory of it, you might as well tell me an interesting secret, Shiny. I fancy you. Sorry, Talbot. Penny. For some people, that will be their answer. I worry I'm putting Hogwarts in danger. I suspect someone I trust is R. I think someone close to me, someone I trust, might be spying on and planning to betray me. But I'm so afraid of being right that I keep telling myself I'm just being paranoid. I found that it's easier to assume anyone could betray you. Yeah, I've noticed. You can't get hurt that way. Talbot. Not to interrupt, but perhaps now would be a good time to try casting Obliviate. Alright, here goes nothing. Obliviate. Obliviate. Oh. What do you remember, Talbot? I remember you choosing you to practice Obliviate on me, then nothing. Then Obliviate worked. Now you've got me curious. What did you tell me? I'll tell you later. I'm going to hold you to that. Thanks again for your help, Professor. You're quite welcome. Now let's go. It's time we had a talk with Marula. Yes. We can cast Obliviate on her. I invited Marula to the courtyard. Head over there so we can arrive there, so we can get ready before she arrives. Let's do this. Let's deal with Marula. Why are we inviting her out at night? I mean, yeah, maybe to keep so other people don't see us doing it. Yeah, I had Rapix Owl deliver a note. I wrote her in a handwriting asking her to meet here. Marula should be here any minute. You know Rapix Owl, and it listens to you. She's an eagle owl, and she's nothing like her owner. Okay. What? I spend a lot of time in the owlery. It's quiet, and owls don't judge. Anyway, we could get ready. You need to be prepared to cast Obliviate on Marula when she arrives. I know that was the plan, but I'm not sure. It still feels risky. And I'm not sure if it's right to tamper with a memory, and she could still be right next to us, like before. So you're willing to put my safety at risk because of a feeling? Marula will be fine. I'm counting on you to do what's best, Shiny. Okay. Let's just wait for Marula and chat. You can't be too careful. Yeah, clearly. I can't sleep knowing the daughter of Death Eaters knows an animagus. The hay in the owlery is surprisingly comfy. I like chicken nuggets. A random fact. Erase the memories of the incident. I'll read that later. Marula didn't say she'll keep Talbot's secret, but she never said she wouldn't. I should ready my wand. Marula's going to be furious when she finds out that we tricked her. Should we really use the memory charm, Marula? I'm not going to do it. Marula didn't say that she'll keep Talbot. Yeah. What did you say then before, Talbot? Erase the memories of the incident first. Then you can do whatever you want. Okay, that's what he said. Alright, I will not do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go through with it. And you know why I'm not going to go through it? Because Marula's going to catch us. And it's going to be too late for me to say that I wouldn't have done it. So I'm stating now, if Marula is here, I'm not going to do it. For the record. This is going to go terribly wrong. So wrong. Right. She's coming. Get your wand, quick. Get your wand ready. Right. Okay. Oh, look. I think she's seen us. Right, Pick. I got your note. Oh. What do you want, Hunter? I'm meeting someone. Marula, Wait, is this about Winger being an unregistered animagus again? Now's the chance, Shiny. Use the memory charm on Marula. No, sorry. I'm sorry, Talbot, but I can't use Obliviate on Marula. I just don't feel comfortable using it on anyone, even Marula. You were going to use what on me? It's easy for you to say. You're unregistered. You don't have anything to lose. Oh, you're registered. Am I registered? I didn't realise that. I forgot about that. For all I know, she's planning to run off to the ministry to get me thrown in Azkaban right now. About that. Is that what this is about? If you don't do it, Shiny, then I'll have to. Okay, yeah, Expelliarmus. Look how quick I am to protect the people with Expelliarmus, but when it comes to protecting myself, I'm like, protect. Nah, I'm just not gonna cast Protego. Just hit me with whatever you're gonna do. Typical. Expelliarmus. Just let me explain. If you're still not convinced by the time I'm done, I'll cast the memory charm on Marula myself. Hello? Don't I get any say in this? Not now, Marula. It doesn't look like I have much of a choice, but you're going to have a hard time convincing me to trust her. Probably not, because I have these mind powers that have worked twice on you already. I understand Marula doesn't exactly have the greatest traffic record, but hey, and I know she wouldn't promise to keep your secret. Ugh. But she didn't seem interested in exposing your secret either. She literally doesn't care. Plus, not even Marula would ruin the life of someone she barely knows for no reason. That's enough. I'm capable of speaking for myself, you know. What Hunter is trying, but failing miserably to say is, I've seen what Azkaban is like, and I'll deny this if you speak of it again, but I wouldn't wish that on anybody, not even Hunter. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Marilla. Don't get used to it. So what do you think, Talbot? Do you trust Marula? No. Oh. But I also don't think she's lying about Azkaban. I'll trust your judgment, Shiny. Thanks, Talbot. Yeah, thanks. Wait, what am I saying? I don't care if you believe me. I better go see Madame Pomfrey. I must be ill. Since we're being honest, I felt uncomfortable using Obliviate too, but I didn't think I had any other choice. I'm glad I listened to you. Of course, Talbot. Maybe now we can talk about why you're missing class and avoiding everyone. You know, as friends. It's not that I'm not grateful for what you did, Shiny, but this doesn't change anything. You're not my friend, and I still don't want to talk about it. I'm going to see Penny now. Why don't you just come out and hang out with us? We don't have to talk. I'll pass. Tell Penny not to worry about me. Wow, we failed. Can you meet me in the Great Hall now? I'm anxious to know how Talbot's doing. He's fine, he's just clearly something involving... Oh, look at this. We've got a dueling event. Something clearly involving Kiara, I'm just saying. We've got a new spell, which looks like pink flashes. It's the pink flashes spell. Wait, where is it? Why is my... It's in the dungeons. Let's find out. Oh, we just click that. Go. Will it tell us what we can win? Right, so we've got 30 wins in how long? 2 days and 20 hours for 30 wins. That's not good. That's very difficult, right? If you get... So this refresh will be... Is it every 6 hours that it refreshes? So you get 4 goes a day. 4 goes you'd have to win. Let's say if you won every single match for 2 days, that's 24. Okay, you're going to have to win a lot. I think you'd have to... I think it's very unlikely that we'll get to past 16. I always get to like 28 and then it's just really hard after that for some reason. Slightly think it's a bit fixed, but I'm not going to throw that conspiracy in. Well, actually, that kind of just did, didn't it? Yeah. But we'll find out what that spell does another day. Look, here's Roman gossiping again. Why is it that not being Scottish? Why is it that not being able to have something only makes you want it more? I don't know. Why is Rowan saying he's studying and really he's just gossiping? I just figured some of the library's reference books into crows. Mem and Pins didn't find it as funny as I did. Well, it's from watching you try to chase Talbot round. It's like a cat trying to catch a bird. Yeah. Yeah. Shiny, I'm glad you came. How did it go with Talbot? To be honest, Penny, it didn't go well. I'll spare you the details, but he kept dodging my requests to tell me what's wrong. Though I can tell you that he didn't seem to be hurt or in any kind of physical danger, so there's that at least. I'm disappointed that Talbot wouldn't tell you what's wrong, but I'm happy to hear that he's safe. I don't get it, Penny. Just when I think Talbot's coming around, he pulls back again. Talbot can be like that, but I wouldn't take it personally. I think he's just afraid of getting hurt. Wow, Penny, I knew you were friends, but I didn't know you knew so much about Talbot. I know all sorts of things about all sorts of people, Shiny. Kidding, mostly. In all honesty, though, I think I only seem like I know a lot about Talbot because everyone else knows so little. But if you'd like, I can tell you what I know about him. It might help you get him to open up. Wait, so what you're saying is that by telling him things about him, tell me about things about him behind his back, I might be able to use those things to get him to open up. I feel like that will make him close up more. That'd be great, Penny. I can use all the advice I can get. It's not what I believe, main character. It's not what I believe. You could try talking about plants. He seems to know a lot about them. I'd like to avoid having to resort to asking about the weather. Yeah, that'd be boring. So, Talbot has a sweet tooth. That's surprising. Everybody has a sweet tooth. I wonder if Talbot avoids eating bird. You could try talking about plants. He seems to know a lot about them. Okay. Talking about yourself might make Talbot more comfortable talking about himself. I'd like to avoid having to resort to asking about the weather. Yeah, I mean, don't forget to be patient. Okay. Professor McGonagall asked me to tutor Talbot in potions. That's how we met. Potions. Sometimes you might have to give Talbot a little push. Okay. Talking about myself. So what I could be like, so Penny, I'm in love with her. Yeah. So, but she doesn't fully know. I think she does know though. But I think she's like being said she can't do that because she's waiting for Beatrice, which I kind of understand. But then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what if that's just an excuse? And what if she actually doesn't like me? And what if when Beatrice is saved, that it will end up coming true that, you know what, she just doesn't like me? And then at that point, I'll be like, oh my god, I feel the same way with Kiara. Thanks for the advice about Talbot, Penny. Maybe I can use some of this to help him win him over. No problem, Shiny. I love helping my friends become friends. Though, I'm curious, why are you so interested in befriending Talbot and getting him to open up to you? I don't fancy him. Stop giving me that choice. I can tell he's a good guy. I like the challenge. I can tell he's a good guy. I suppose it's because I think that as flighty as he pretends to be, bird pun, he's a good guy. He says that he'd rather fly solo. Another bird pun. But I'm not convinced that's true. I think he secretly wants more friends. I think you're right, Shiny. I hope Talbot ends up coming around. No, that doesn't work, Penny. That coming around, that doesn't. No. I think she attempted a pun there. It failed. He could use a friend like you. I didn't actually attempt a pun there. Of course you didn't. You know, now that I think of it, there's one person Talbot talks to even more than me. Really? Who? Kiara! I don't know. I'm going to get to the end of this question and just be completely wrong about Kiara. Professor McGonagall, you should try asking her about Talbot. Thanks, Penny. I think I will. With any luck, she'll even know why Talbot's been acting so odd. To McGonagall! You mentioned wanting to discuss Mr. Minger. I'm available now in Transfiguration Classroom. Okay. Right, let's consult and consort with McGonagall. What? Professor McGonagall, I was hoping I could talk to you about Talbot. Are these all cats or are these animagus? Why are there so many cats? Look at the cat who's just knocked out. Is that cat alive? It's not moving. We're gonna go. I think that cat's dead. Ah, yes. You mentioned wishing to discuss Mr. Winger. I don't want to discuss Mr. Winger. The behind your hat. Penny told me you and Talbot talk often, so I was hoping you could tell me more about him. I can tell something's wrong, but every time I bring it up, he finds some way to avoid my question. Anyway, that's correct. Mr. Winger comes to ask me advice from time to time, both professionally and personally. Even though he's a Ravenclaw and you're head of Gryffindor. We Animagi must stick together, Mr. Hunter. Plus, he originally came to me to ask about my time in the Department of Magical Law Enforcement at the Ministry. It seems he's interested in becoming an Auror. I had no idea. See, that's the kind of stuff I was hoping you could help me with, Professor. I'm hesitant to discuss a student's private matters with another student. Thank you! Finally somebody thinking about confidentiality. But I've also been worried about his behaviour lately. It's not like Mr. Winger to miss class or meetings. That's why I've come, actually. Both Penny and I are worried and want to help, but we don't know how. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Though I hope you don't mind if I get ready for my next class whilst we discuss Mr. Winger. I don't have much time to prepare the classroom between classes, you see. Of course not, Professor. I'll help too. And I'll help with this dead cat. It's not dead. It's full up on fizzing whispies. It would be flying then. It'd be a flying dead cat. Talbot wants to become an Auror. Why? To stop injustice from ever occurring in life. Really? No. He just wants to stay ahead of the ministry. There, little kitty. McGonagall won't let you stay as the cauldron long. What? I won't stay as a cauldron. Last time we talked, Mr. Winger was upset and mentioned losing a necklace. Okay. I should ask McGonagall where she keeps all these animals between classes. I might know Talbot's been a secret. I really don't know much else about him. Are the first years transferring cats into cauldrons? Can I just try and interact with that dead cat? Mr. Winger stopped attending class around the same time he lost a necklace. Okay, so good correlation there. I don't know how you avoid getting cat fur all over your robes, Professor. Especially with this dead cat on your desk. Probably molting a lot. Right, I think we're going back through them. Mr. Winger always seems distracted this time of year, but especially so this year. Okay, so this year is this part of the year, maybe an anniversary of a death. There, little kitty. McGonagall won't let you stay as a cauldron long. I've already said that. I've already said that to the cat. Bye, cat. Wait, is that joke? Joke to the dead cat. Joke to the dead cat. That's not a joke. That's a bad joke. He's looking at the cat. The main character's looking at the cat and thinking, is it a dead cat? So Talbot came to you and asked if you'd seen a necklace of his right before he stopped coming to class. Yes, one with a white feather. He was upset, so I imagine it had sentimental value. That was the necklace that we saw in part 2. You think he's acting this way because he lost that necklace? Not entirely, no. He looked upset even before it happened, but I'm sure it didn't help. I have my suspicions about where it is, but I'll keep those to myself. So if I help Talbot find his necklace, he'll tell me what's been bothering him. You'd have to ask Mr. Winger that. Thanks, Professor McGonagall. I think I will. One last thing, Mr. Hunter. If you do see Winger, please let him know that we've been missing him in class. I'll be sure to when I go ask Talbot about the necklace. Thanks again. Part 2 complete. We have done Flying Solo Part 2, and in Part 3 We'll be helping Talbot search for his missing necklace, learning more about him and growing closer along the way. Yes, we are going to finish this as friends, Talbot. We will. That's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you want to keep up to date with part 3, make sure to hit subscribe. And if you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It massively helps the channel out. That's all for this one. See you guys next time.